Hi, Marvel Recapped here. This movie is about a Kree warrior from another planet named Captain Marvel who finds herself at the center of a conflict between the Skrulls and her own race on a galactic scale. She has periodic flashbacks of a previous existence as Carol Danvers, a U.S. Air Force pilot, while she is currently residing on Earth in 1995. While utilizing her unique superpowers to put a stop to the conflict with the nefarious Skrulls, Captain Marvel works to uncover the mysteries of her history with Nick Fury's assistance. This movie starts with Ver, who is a warrior and a member of Starforce who lives in 1995 on Hala, the capital planet of the Kree Empire. Ver has reoccurring nightmares about an elderly woman. The Supreme Intelligence, a biological artificial intelligence that serves as the Kree's ruler, cautions her to restrain her abilities, while Yon-Rogg, her instructor and leader, advises her to restrain her emotions. Ver is kidnapped and subjected to a memory probe by a gang of Skrulls, alien shapeshifters with whom the Kree Empire is at war, while assisting Ronan the Accuser in saving an undercover spy. Ver escapes and crashes onto Earth after abandoning the Skrulls spacecraft in an escape pod. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Nick Fury and Phil Coulson are drawn to her presence, but their inquiry is cut short by a Skrull onslaught. Ver finds a crystal storing her memories during the subsequent chase, and Fury takes down a Skrull mimicking Coulson. Later, Fury encounters Ver and decides to collaborate with him as Skrull Commander Talos poses as S.H.I.E.L.D. agent Keller. Ver discovers she was a pilot using Fury's secret clearance and that it is believed that she passed away 6 years ago while using an experimental light-speed engine created by scientist Wendy Lawson, whom Ver recognizes as the woman from her dreams. After Keller confronts them, the two flee while Lawson's cat Goose sneaks aboard and flies a tiny freight plane to Louisiana. Ver's true identity is discovered when he meets fellow pilot Maria Rambeau and her little daughter Monica. Talos, who had followed her, shows up and requests a conversation. Danvers discovers via Lawson's crashed plane's black box recorder that an alien spacecraft shot it down. She also recalls Yon-Rogg killing Lawson and Lawson's warning that the experimental engine's energy core needed to be destroyed in order to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands. Ver shot it, and the energy was absorbed by her body as she was engulfed in the subsequent explosion. Yon-Rogg delivered to Hala the amnesiac Ver, the final letters of Danvers on her broken dog tag. According to Talos, the Skrulls are merely refugees, and Lawson's engine was designed to aid their escape from Kree territory. She, Fury, Monica, and Goose, who for some reason terrifies Talos, fly their Skrull-modified cargo plane to a cloaked spacecraft in orbit using the coordinates Lawson had given Danvers. The Tesseract, the energy core's power source, and some Skrull refugees, including Talos' partner and kid, are discovered there. After tracking them, Yon-Rogg Starforce captures Danvers and brings her before the Supreme Intelligence in virtual reality. Danvers fights back out of frustration at being manipulated and learns that a Kree implant that was supposed to give her Kree powers was really limiting them. Accessing her full power, Danvers flees, hands the Tesseract to Fury for safekeeping, and engages in combat with the Starforce to buy Rambeau some time to fly Goose, a Flurkin alien who can sprout strong tentacles and whose interior is a pocket dimension where the Tesseract is placed, to Earth along with Fury, the Skrulls, and herself. Rambeau takes out a chasing Minerva with a shot. As Yon-Rogg flees, Danvers pursues her and learns the full scope of her abilities, which include flying. Ronan's men are forced to retire as she single-handedly destroys many of the ballistic missiles he had fired at Earth on Yon-Rogg's command. Yon-Rogg is swiftly vanquished on Earth by Danvers, who also issues a warning to the Supreme Intelligence before returning him to Hala. Danvers offers Fury a customized pager so he can reach her in case of an emergency and promises to assist the Skrulls in finding a new homeworld. Later, Fury creates a proposal for an endeavor, modifying the name after seeing a picture of Danvers sporting her former call sign of Avenger. Danvers encounters the Avengers, Steve Rogers, Natasha Romanoff, Bruce Banner, and James Rhodes in a modern-day mid-credits sequence. They were keeping an eye on the pager Fury had activated. In a flashback at the end of the film, Goose spits out the Tesseract.